once a person comes to Goa and tries to get into any of the hotels or restaurants, the software will give a bus to the concerned police officer as well as the administration officer of the concerned hotelier or the restaurant. It also helps us to keep a track of any criminal elements. For example, we get to know like somebody is having any criminal intention or we doubt that this person is present in Goa. We can, in the software, we can give a intimation to all the hotels through this software that this person is suspect. And the software, if that person comes to that restaurant and if we are actually filling in this software, the software will give an information or a bus to the police officer that this person is checked in. So instead of doing a case and doing a postmortem and catching into the criminals, we are able to catch the criminals before they are able to commit the crime. So prevention is the primary aim of this software, and better detection. Prevention and better detection. That is what we aim to achieve by implementing this software. So the further details will be given by officers ahead. Shivendu will give a detailed presentation about the software. You will have a lot of questions in your mind as well. That is why we thought we should call everybody together. We already had sessions in some particular police stations, but we thought we should have an all party meeting, all stakeholders meeting, so that if anyone is having any doubts, we should clear it out. That is why Honorable DGP sir decided we should have an interaction like this. So I welcome all of you to this program, and I welcome senior officers, DGP sir, IGP sir and DIG sir to this function. I will just I wanted to say one more information. The collectors of both the district has issued an direction wide section by CRPC that it is mandatory to enter this. So actually it becomes legally binding on all of you to make sure that you use this software as well. So we will get into the details further. I welcome you again all to this auspicious gathering. I thank you everyone for coming here. Again a warm welcome. Thank you. Yes. The details will be further said, but I just wanted to add more. There is no financial implication on anybody. Nobody has to pay any fees for implementing for downloading the software or using the software. It is free of cost. Only thing you have to put is little bit of effort. That is just 2 minutes to download the software, you get an login ID, and your concerned officer or concerned person who is sitting in who is doing these entries, they have to make an entry in the software. That is the only thing what we ask from you. Remaining everything the software will take care of. Yeah, in fact, sir, I thought like teacher me bata deंगे sir, I was like, so I hand it over to Honorable. Yes, sir, Honorable DGP sir to please address the gathering. Thank you.
Am I audible? Yeah. First of all, I extend good morning to all of you and thank you for sparing your time and coming all the way to this Officers Institute of Goa Police. Most of the things have been shared by Mr. Nidin, but I just want to paraphrase what he said. Our Shastras say Atithi Devo Bhava. But it is not always the same. Sometimes an Atithi can be an Asura also. He can be a bad element also. He can be antisocial element also. And they do stay in hotels, guest houses, villas, And our past experience and past investigative experience shows that many of the terrorists which were later arrested either by us or by the Western countries, they had at one time or the other, they had stayed even in Goa also. So therefore, the national security assumes paramount importance. Business is also important because if you prosper, the state prospers. If you make money, the state makes money in the form of revenue, as taxes, as fees, as licenses. So therefore, we also want that your business should prosper and there should be no blot on your fair name of the institution, fair name of the hotel. And one of the great philosophers of 18th century has said that public safety is the most important duty of a state. So therefore, we want that you should also contribute your bit to maintenance of national security, maintenance of public order, and also public safety. How do we do that? Because it doesn't mean that only the uniformed person is responsible for public safety. The first and the foremost duty is of the citizen, because the citizen is also a policeman without uniform. So therefore, we thought, because Gujarat police had done an experiment and this experiment was very successful, this software was adopted by other state police forces also, and we have also done a pilot study and it does work. It has shown that it shows results, and at the same time it has no financial implications for you. Only thing is you already have the digital systems installed. You just have to download that software and our officers will also help you in installing and downloading this software. And it is a versatile software. As Nitin has explained, otherwise we have to start from 0 and go to 100 by various permutation and combination, by adopting various investigation techniques, by technical analysis. But with this, if a person has once been arrested by us, and we have his coordinates means his telephone number is also one of his coordinates, his email ID is also one of his coordinates. So if he again comes and checks in the your hotel or guest house, and you enter his name in that program, in that application, and if he enters that number, so we will get a digital footprint of that man, and as he was saying, it was. So therefore we thought that we should first, the change is always resisted. That is the nature of the change, because one feels an additional burden. Why state is putting this burden on us? So therefore we thought that we should take the collectors on board, because collector is also equally responsible for the maintenance of public order and peace in the state. So they issued the orders, but we thought that those people who have actually to assist us, they should also be on board, and we should explain them what is the software, what are its functionalities, what are its versatilities, and how it will help you also. So therefore, today's meeting has been convened with that objective in mind. Earlier we used to say the big brother is watching you. It has nothing of that sort, a big brother, or because technology is an efficiency tool. It makes our task easier. It makes storage of data easier, retrieval of data easier, and analysis of data easier. You don't have to go through the tomes of your physical records. Just at the click of a button, you can also find out. Because sometimes even in the routine investigation also, police officers call on you. They come and they want to see whether a person has stayed. With this digital technology, you already have some kind of software, and it will gel well with the other softwares also. So there will not be any technical complications. So with the click of the button, you will be able to provide information to the concerned police officer. Even otherwise also, legal provision is there that every citizen is supposed to assist a police officer and a magistrate in the discharge of his duty to maintain public order. Every one of us. Though we have not been enforcing that provision with that strictness, with that enforcing degree of enforcement, but Goa is a peaceful place and we want Goa to prosper, we want Goa to become a favorable tourist destination. Already it is, but we don't want that Goa should be known as a place where drug is easily available, where women is not safe, and where sometimes you lose your precious mobile, very expensive mobile. If there is a little crowd and you are mingling in the crowd and somebody steals your mobile. So like we did in the New Year and Christmas, large number of mobiles were recovered by our officers. So this is what this program is all about. So we want that you should contribute your bit to the maintenance of national security. Because even otherwise, we have large number of hospitals, doctors, but does that mean that we should not take care of our health? We are responsible for taking care of health, what we eat, what we think, and how do we maintain our personal hygiene. Similarly, every citizen is also supposed to ensure that his premises are safe, his premises are not prone to burglary, his premises are not used by any antisocial elements. So with that objective, we thought that we had discussions with Gujarat Police. They were agreeable to share their software. So, but the most important link in this software is you, the end user. If you will not sincerely use this software, and then the whole purpose of the system, the whole purpose of this application would fail. So therefore we sincerely expect that you will definitely be on board and there are no financial implications. With the same effort which you are doing now, because you are entering the name of the guest, his telephone number, his address, and other financial details, whether it is credit card or debit card or whatever it is. So I will not take much of your time, but I would only request that you should, there is a presentation, if you watch this presentation with full attention, absorb the versatility of the software, and then take a reasoned call. I mean, it is not a force, but since the collector has already issued an order, so under the provisions of Criminal Procedure Code, so we would still say that we want your active cooperation and help us in making Goa a very, very safe and secure tourist destination. And it should really become a place where Atithi behaves like a deva, not as an asur, not as an anti-social element. Thank you for coming and giving your